Hello, it's Gerald Peplow again with Yucaipa CERT, and I got my wife Becky here, my partner, my Visual Observer.
Visual Observer.
And we're going to go hit the road, well actually hit the trail. We're up here at Forest Falls, and again we're looking at different ways to do search and rescue. Now before anybody out there wonders what's going on, Forest Falls is not in the wilderness area. This part where we're at. I have an app that shows me that, and I'll show you that another time. But we're going to go out and use the DJI goggles and the connection to find out if we, what kind of things we think we need to be able to do this job right. So again, it's Gary. We're out here at Forest Falls, and we're going to go fly the UAV, and we're doing this for Yucaipa CERT for search and rescue. Now, for those of you who don't know Yucaipa, Forest Falls is a beautiful place. It's way at the top of the mountain, or just below the summit. Yeah, it's about a 6-mile drive up in, and it's famous, absolutely famous for floods. And so, let me give you an idea of what the terrain looks like. Now we have two different drones that we use. We have one that's a Mavic 3, and I use that with the goggles because it has a feed that allows us to have two displays. Now the other one we're still working on, which you've seen, is the Mavic 2 Dual with infrared. So again, just getting some training done, trying to show everybody our capabilities and be ready when we're called upon. But you can see all these rocks and stuff, they came from right up there. And depending on what's going on, it's a pretty big mess down here. So here we go. We're just going to go for a walk and enjoy ourselves, and then fly. Now there's a lot of people around here, so I also have to be careful about that too. But again, we're not in the wilderness area. We're going down by the falls. We're just going to look around and see what we can do with the UAV. Yeah, the terrain changes here all the time. The floods and stuff that they get up here are epic, absolutely epic. And it closes everything down. I don't know if I'd like to live in a place it's beautiful, but insurance and fires, this place was almost wiped out by a fire in 2019. Crazy. Just want to point out, this is a very dangerous area. A lot of people have died just trying to climb these waterfalls, so don't. So up here, it's just one of those things, just be smart about what you're doing. Now we're going to go up here and set up. Becky's going to video me setting the goggles up so we can get that for you guys to understand how it's done. Okay, so again, it's Gerald Peplow. I'm with Becky up here. She's behind the camera. We are going to first set the drone up. I want you to see how it's done. This will take a little bit of time, but I'll edit it to make it so it's a little bit easier to see. The first thing I'm going to do is to show you I have goggles for this one. So you can see how that works when I set them up. I set those up last. Okay, so now I'm going to protect my glasses from the rocks. I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to flip this over. This is a great backpack. If I'm going to go off into the woods, this is the time to be able to carry it. And otherwise, it's like a one-arm thing, and it's pretty heavy. So now that I have that, I do have this. This is the hand controller for it. The hand controller helps me to fly it like this, but the problem is the screen is so small. We had an exercise already once with this unit, and we missed the person because it was such a small screen to look at, and we also have redundancy. All right, so I'm going to set that here. I'm going to pull out a battery, This is one of the batteries. If I push that button, it tells me how much electricity is in it. It's got a full pack. I'll set that there. And this is a Mavic 3. It's from DJI. Now, as far as DJI, there's a lot of controversy about it and everything else. But from what I've heard and what it looks like, if you already have the units or if you buy them here in the United States, they're going to stay active. Now, they are talking about banning it from the future and may have to buy an American-made drone to be able to do that. But at this point, and the way things are going, the drones that are already here are already certified by the FCC to use the radio waves, and we're all set. So I'm going to open up all the arms. Okay, and then I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this in here. Okay, it goes right in there. Now I'm going to check the props. The props look good. There's no frays on the prop. Everything, the body's nice and clean. I'm leaving the gimbal cover on. I don't want it to get broken. Okay, so I'm going to set this here, and that is ready to go. Now there are other things I can put on there in other missions, but for this one, we are just practicing with this. Now, if I were using this, I would start this first, and I would start that, and then use this, and I'll use that, show you how to use that in another training. Okay, meanwhile, now, these are the goggles, and I'm going to pull it out a little at a time. All right, so the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the battery. I'm going to take the battery and put it into here. There is a C connector, USB, and here, and that's there. Take my hat off, and then these are the goggles. Now the goggles, of course, have antenna, so you can keep up with everything. If I put it in here, I have this here. This is to protect the lenses on the inside. The problem is if they get power, if they get light in there, it can fry the sensors and everything else, okay? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to plug it into the power source. Okay, so I'm going to plug it into this power source. All right? I'm going to take this now, I'm going to plug it into the power source here. Then I have this cable here. This cable is so that the searcher, the visual observer is watching while I fly. This cable is so I can hook an iPad to, here's the iPad, that's a FireWire, and then USB, and then this goes into here. Now Becky's going to be right next to me when I'm flying, so I'm just going to do that. This is just an extender so that the person that's flying with me, they can also, if they want to sit in my truck or wherever we may be, trying to find shade. In this situation we have shade. Now I'm not going to be using that, so I'm setting that to the side. Okay, I plug this into the C cable here, and when we do the I'm going to put these down so they don't get broken. In the C port there, and that now I have to pull out the iPad. I keep it in this so it doesn't get scratched. I'm going to put this back right here, and I put it in this case. Okay, and I put it in this case. Here is the place put the FireWire in, or in there, and I put it like this, and then I start the iPad. I try to have at least 80% power. Okay? Now, the FireWire for the iPad goes through the hole that I put in here. If you can see that, here's it going through there. And then it connects into the iPad. And now I push this in and I carefully make it so it doesn't put stress on the cable. It goes in like that, so you can see it right there. Okay? And I'm going to hit this and I'm going to unlock it. Okay, good. All right. So there we are. Okay, now make sure you set your brightness and get everything so whoever can see, and then clear this of any settings, anything you have in there. And that stays in there like that. Okay, so now I have this here. It's hooked up to the glasses, all right? And I can take this now and hang it over my shoulder. Okay, so now I have this on my shoulder, but I don't want it to slip off. So I'm going to put this in, hook this in right here. And by doing that, I know it won't slip off. The bird won't fly without having it connected here. This is how it talks to the system and everything else. It won't fly without with the goggles without this, okay? Which is all GPS. And as a reminder, this is a robot. It's not a plane. It's not a helicopter. It's a robot. All I do is tell it where to go, and I'm not flying it. That's what I'm doing. All right, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on my head, taking these out. Now remember, do not let the sun touch these right here. Do not let the sun touch this right here, because if it does, it'll burn it out. And also these are diopters, which means you can set it up for your eyesight. Now what's amazing too is you can also order lenses if your eyesight's really, really bad and the diopter is located. So I'm going to take that here, make sure everything's all set, and I'm going to put this on my head. All right. Okay, now this is going to hang off to the side. While I'm flying, this is not going to distract me. I'm going to put the antenna up. Now, I'm going to get the battery, which is right here, and it just dangles, you get it, and I'm going to start it up. Push and then push. It's got 4. It could have a little more electricity, but I really don't need it. We're good. And when I just heard it kick up. How cool is that? So it's powering on right now. Let me see what it's doing. Okay, now you won't be able to see that yet. I'm going to find a way to show that to you. But from there, it's giving me the DJI symbol and everything. And so now that I know that's going, I go over here, and now I take the gimbal cover off. Well, before I do that, I did forget to do one other thing. This is my motion control. This motion controller goes forward and backwards. I go like left and right, up and down, all based on this. Now let's look at our power. Power is up to 3, so I'm going to put this over here. And the controller is going to link with the bird. Okay, that just came on. Okay. My goggles are on. And now I've taken this gimbal cover off. Now the gimbal cover, just make sure it doesn't get lost, but these are the cameras and everything else. The gimbal is the most delicate part of what we're doing, okay? So, I'm going to go down here and get this comfortable in my head. It's already been adjusted for me. You have to adjust it for yourself. Okay, so now I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit that once and then hit it again. And then it's gonna talk to me. There you go, see it's right there showing me. Now I'm just holding it. Meanwhile, I got this over here and I'm waiting. All right, did you hear that beep beep? That meant the controller connected to it. Let me see if I have visual. Oh yes, I have visual, and I'm going. Oh, I know why. It's giving. Okay, I don't mind telling you this. I made a mistake. I forgot to turn this off. So I have to put in the DJI app. Okay, so I have a roll. Remember I told you I won't fly without it? Let's go over here and get the DJI app. It's coming up now. All right, now it's working. Okay. All right, so that's what I'm looking at now, and I'm going to see if I can get it to record from here. Okay, so here we are again. We're looking at, this is what the drone's saying. You can see it focuses on what's going on. Okay? Looking at the system, you can see all the stuff going on. All right. Okay, so I'm going to take it and I launch from here without looking at it. I just trust the screen. So I'm going to go like this. Okay, now I'm going to push up on there we go. And then just check all the system. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing here. There are the falls. You can see that I'm currently at 26 feet. Okay, the home point's been updated. I'm looking at the falls. I'm going to give Becky, can you do both? Just go ahead. Just go ahead and keep it running.
There's.
Oh, thank you. Let's go. Put it in my pocket.
And there's another one. Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So.
What am I doing?
You're just gonna. You can keep it pointing at me. It'll keep focused on me. But every once in a while, I'll look at the drone. All right. So, Becky, now you're visual observer. That's more important than anything else. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm looking at my stats. Down here it says that I have 30 minutes of flight time. I'm only 4 feet away. I'm at 27 feet. Now I'm going to take it apart. Okay, am I clear to trees, Becky?
Yes.
All right. The pilot needs to be in contact with Rebecca or whoever is the visual observer. Battery is at 86%.
Copy.
Now, because we don't have a searcher, I'm doing the flying and looking at things. Right now, she could be looking at the iPad and would give her everything she she needs to know. Now, Becky, the thing I'm really working on is trying to make this smooth because, you know, it's always harder to make it smooth. Okay, what's my status, Becky? Am I safe?
Yes, you are.
All right. Okay, we're 70 feet away and at 108 feet. %. Okay, Becky, my intention is to head toward the falls and get a good shot of the falls. Now, because I'm part 107, I can go over 400 feet as long as I'm within 400 feet of the cliff.
What is your elevation?
My current elevation is 225. See, do you see where my arm was holding up there? I don't even do that. It was uncomfortable. Oh, currently 200 feet away, and I'm at 300 feet.
Okay, you're about to go out of view.
Okay.
Okay, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay.
Okay, you.
Is it you?
I can't. Okay, you're going to need to go up.
Okay, hold on just a second. Let me see what I'm looking at now. Okay, again, this right now could be search and rescue. So I'm looking at the rocks, I'm looking at the crevices, I'm looking straight down.
There is a tree.
Is it left or right of my position?
It is to the right.
Okay, so I'm going to move towards the falls.
No. Gary?
I'm listening.
Okay, you need to go, you're going down or away or something.
I'm not moving right now.
Can you please move higher and to the left?
Okay, well, I have to tell you, the one thing we have to watch on this is on the next flight, we have it set for max.
Okay, Gary, okay, go ahead.
All right, let's do an update. Becky was giving me a little help trying to make sure that I was safe. Now, if I had to take the risk, I would take the risk. I just wanted to help you.
Is it all good?
It's all good. It's looking great. I'm currently at 70%. I have 21 minutes left.
What's your elevation?
My elevation is 328, and I have to make it a point to make sure that next time that I change my max safety elevation. I'm good, but I need to change it because right now I can't go up to the top. Now legally I can go up there, but I have it set so that I can't, and I don't want to play with
Okay, are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. Everything's being recorded, so I'll just video it. Okay, so I'm going to move toward the falls, Becky.
Where? You'll be out of view.
Just tell me when I'm out of view.
Hang on. Let me get... Okay, stop.
All right.
I can't find you.
All right, well, I know where I'm at.
I looked down to see where I was moving to, and
so
you're gone.
If I were in search and rescue and looking at this, is the airspace clear around where I was at?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see where I'm at very clearly with with this.
Okay, come. You need to come back towards us, please.
I will after I do a search here. So here I am, I'm searching. Now in this situation, if I'm looking for somebody, she may not be able to see me, but she can still see the airspace around me.
Okay,
As a
stop.
pilot, yes.
I think if I see you, you're going to need to move to the right.
Move right?
Correct. There you go. Yeah. Now stop. Can you go up?
No, I can't go higher than 300.
Okay, because you're right. In my view, it's right at the tree line.
Okay, well, I can look down on all the trees. There's nothing around.
Do not go forward don't go any further.
And what's really
forward.
good about this, Becky, is you can see where you are right now, telling me that I am in line with the trees. But I can see here that I'm safe. But we have to have oh, babe, by the way, look, see that down there? That's the home point. The home point says where I'm at. Just go ahead and take a look at Forest Falls while I'm up here. We're up here at Big Falls. All right, moving along with it, you can see that. Okay. Now, if somebody had fallen from the falls and we were looking for them, we could look from here. And I'm going to move toward the falls.
Well, now stop. I can't see you. You're in the tree. You're in the trees.
Okay.
In my view, you're in the trees. So
all right.
You'll need to go back.
But in this situation, I know I'm okay. I'm going to move a little bit closer.
Can you move closer to us?
No, I'm closer to the falls.
Okay. You're
Okay.
out of my view.
Okay, just let me look. I'm simulating looking for somebody's lost. Is the rest of the airspace clear? Are there any birds or helicopters or anything they need to worry about?
I don't see anything. I hear a plane, but I don't
Okay.
see anything.
But we're below it. So we're looking down on the area, looking straight down. There's the pool.
Are you moving?
No, I'm seeing one spot. Again, what she sees is different than what I see because of her perspective. So we have to be able to see in here, and remembering we're not looking at IR. Becky, I'm currently at 56%. I have 17 minutes. So I'm gonna look at the falls. I'm gonna back away from the falls.
Okay, you're not moving
I'm backing away.
towards us.
Yeah.
Same elevation,
Yep.
not moving right or left.
Right. I'm at 324.
You're following your same path in?
Yep. You see it right now?
No.
Okay.
Oh, pause.
Yes.
I think I might see it. Can you move to the right just a little?
Yep. Okay, you move to the right. All right. So my military right.
Okay, that's it. Yes, I see you. Stop there. You're right in the center of it.
Okay.
You're
Well,
clear.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to look down this way so they can see what it looks like. Looking around. I'm bringing the bird back, Becky,
Okay,
because I'm at 50%.
sounds good.
Gives me time. You can see where we're at. Now, there are the trees right there. You guys all see that? Those are all drone-eating trees. So I'm going to pull over here. I'm going to go straight out. I can see the home point at the bottom. Now, look. The distance is going down. So I'm going toward the home point. Now at this point, I'm not losing altitude. I'm just going distance. I'm going to give it a little more speed, make it a little bit faster because I am at 51%. I'm only 350 feet away, Becky.
Yeah, I see you.
All right. How's you looking?
It's all clear.
All right, no, 320 feet. Now, in this forested area, I want to try to make that as close to zero as possible
How,
for the distance.
what's your elevation?
It's 300 feet.
Okay.
All right.
It looks like you're right on top of us.
We're at 74, 60, 50.
You're passing us.
Okay, so now we find the home point. Let's find that. Okay, so you can see this. I love you guys seeing this. Because you can see how hard it is to find it where you're at. Oh, okay. All right. Straight down. See the bottom there showing straight down? All right. There's an arrow down. Now I'm looking straight down, and it's coming down towards me. Oh, and there I am right there. Okay, I'm at 176 feet. Becky,
Yes.
do you see me?
Yes.
Am I coming straight down to me?
Yes.
Okay. Now that I'm at 100 feet, I'm going to leave my goggles on. Okay, and I'm just going to leave them on. Okay, look up and say hi.
Hi.
Oh, wait. Let me get this up. There we go. All right. So, what we just did was gave you a chance to see what it looks like from a drone point of view. Now, the next step is for us to train a pilot that we can do this and be very effective. How cool is that? All righty then. Okay, so I'm going to land it now, and you can watch me do that. Was that cool?